This week we've got nothing but normal life on the schedule. Oh, and the bone-chilling cold. It's 0 today, I believe, is the high. It was 9 yesterday. With wind chill, it's well below 0, and I don't know when it's supposed to warm up. We're not enjoying this bitter cold. Well, we just got the call that school is being canceled early today because of the icy snow winter mix that's coming. So school will be out at 11:30 for Carissa, and hopefully she'll be home soon from work. The kids stayed home from school today because they've got a bad cough. So this darn cold weather is affecting us, and we're gonna do our best to recover and get back to being healthy, normal, functional people. As you can tell by now, we've got another round of snow. We were supposed to get 1 to 3 inches, and I would argue we probably got 5 to 7. The temperature is no longer in the single digits. It's up in the 20s and 30s today. And schools have been canceled for miles and miles around. We don't know what we're going to do to take advantage of the snow day with Carissa home. But we'll see what we're going to do. And see my truck? I haven't moved it since that first snow you saw last week. I'm debating whether to leave the snow as an insulator or to take it off and make it easier when I need to use the truck at some point. It's a tough call. So check this out, this is pretty cool. I decided to scrape my truck. Look at this layer of ice right here. From the last time it snowed and maybe the sun came up and shined. So I guess it did a pretty good job insulating because it's coming off pretty easily. So I don't know how much more snow to take off for when I need to use the truck. It might just be easier to leave it up. I don't know. We just got back from our volleyball game and found out that we're out of milk, completely out of milk. I buy 4 gallons a week and our kids drink all of it. They used to drink a gallon a day over the summer. They've cut back a little bit, drinking a little bit of water, but safe to say if we don't have milk, we don't have happy kids. And tomorrow the high is 2 degrees. So even though it's nighttime, I'm going out right now at night to get milk rather than tomorrow because it's warmer now. Get that. Ugh. Target run and done. We got our cold day essentials here. We've got baby hangers, 4 gallons of milk, 36 eggs, and 104 diapers. We are ready for whatever the weather throws at us. Remember that cold I was complaining about? Yeah, it's here. We have minus 12 on the thermometer, and it's minus 30 with wind chill. That's not humane. That's kind of ridiculous. Next week, it's going to be minus 50 with wind chill. What in the world? Do we live in the Arctic? No, we're near Chicago. This is crazy. Before our big RV trip, Chris and I both sold our reasonable vehicles. She had a 2008 little SUV, and I had a nice crew cab little truck. We've been debating what to do about our car situation since coming back from the RV trip. We bought a beater van about a year and a half, almost 3 years ago, and it's been wonderful for us. This is Emmy, and our second vehicle is the big diesel truck, and it's just not the best vehicle for our current lifestyle, but because we're keeping our RV, we essentially need to have a big truck in the fleet. For a long time we debated getting a cheaper, older diesel truck and another respectable, normal person kind of car. We also have looked into getting a really nice new F-150 that could arguably handle our trailer, but everything I've read says it's just not a comfortable tow. And so the final solution that we've come up with is to buy another cheap car. I went today into the city to look at a specific car, a 2011 Ford Fiesta, and I wanted to buy it. It was $3,600. It was a 2011 and it drove really fun. It was a fun car to drive. But there's a check engine light on, and the check engine light said service transmission. And that's a scary thing to think about. The dealer the car salesman came to me, thankfully, and said, I can't sell you the car. It's not something I would drive myself personally. I don't think it's going to be reliable for you, and I just don't want to sell it to you. So I wasted a couple hours, but thankfully we didn't get a bad car. And drove home, and so now we're back to square one, looking for a cheap car. It's not really a beater, kind of minimal rust, kind of a respectable person car, to offset our rusty beater van and our super nice but not practical truck. So that's kind of wrapping up our week car shopping. We'll be car shopping in the next week probably, and just looking for a good deal and trying to survive the pending snow. I'll show you.